Hey guys, I'm Bryce Sander, and welcome to Housewives Happy Hour. Today we have Meghan King Edmonds from the Real Housewives of Orange County, the newest OC housewife. Welcome, Meghan.
Thank you.
Yes, Meghan is the newest and youngest housewife in Orange County.
She's 30.
She joined the show for its landmark 10th season, and she's come out of the gate running, immediately getting into it with last season's new girl, Shannon Bedore.
Many people have. Don't try to talk to me about your private phone number, Shannon. You're not some big to-do, all right?
But because of all that immediate drama, we haven't gotten to know Meghan all that well. So here's a segment we're calling Meet Meghan. 1, she's a newlywed.
Well, I just got married in October, so and I think we started filming about January.
Meghan and her husband have been married less than a year, but they've been together for almost 3.
I get a random text message from a mutual friend saying, Jim Edmonds wants to go on a date with you. And I'm thinking, what do I have in common? So I Googled him. So I go on this date, we clicked like that, and we've been together ever since.
2, she had a 9 to 5 before the show.
I sold medical software, and I actually worked 5 days out of the week in Dallas, Texas.
Probably one of the few housewives that had a real job before she was a housewife.
A real job, yeah.
A 9 to 5.
It was a very real job, yes.
And 3, she's still getting used to being a housewife.
Was it more work than you expected going in?
Oh my gosh, yes. So much more work than I expected. I was just thinking, oh, okay, this will be a fun thing.
Right.
No, I just thought it was like these crazy bitches. Now I'm like, whoa, look at those crazy bitches. Who the hell do they think they are? No, I'm one of them.
Lots of laughs, but also lots of breaks. Our happy hour kept getting interrupted by planes flying overhead, but hey, we made the most of it.
It's the Housewives drinking game.
Yeah, drink every time something interrupts the interview. Oh, drinking game.
I love this game.
Good thing this is happening.
Right, you planned this.
And now that we're borderline drunk, okay, barely tipsy, time for Meghan's take on all things Bravo. Turns out she lives in a kind of a weird web of housewives.
Your brother is model RJ King, and he co-owns a dog with Carol Radziwill of the Real Housewives of New York.
He actually tri-owns the dog, actually.
Right, they have a third owner.
Yeah, there's 2 dads and a mom.
But Carol's just the start. Meghan runs into housewives everywhere.
One time I met Bethany in Aspen, and she was really fabulous.
What about Lisa Vanderpump from Beverly Hills?
Oh, my husband did the Watch What Happens Live. He was the bartender, and she was the guest on it, so we hung out with her afterwards. I think she's even more fabulous in person.
Kyle Richards.
So I met Kyle in at a party in New York over the Super Bowl a couple years ago.
You just run into all the housewives out and about.
This is random.
Your housewife world is so little. And then King of the Housewives, Mr. Andy Cohen.
Aw, Andy. Andy's from St. Louis,
right,
where I hail from. And I actually met Andy a few years ago. My brother, RJ, and Andy are friends. The universe brought us together.
Exactly. All right, well, I think that will wrap up this edition of Housewives Happy Hour.
Oh, thanks, Bryce. Cheers.
This is great.
Now our marriage is stronger than ever. We have kind of this newfound respect for each other. It's almost like we fell in love all over again. It's just been like easy street and like just so much love. It's really cool.
Hello, Mr. Edmonds. How are you doing today? I just read your statement. I just wanted to know how you and Meghan are doing.
We're doing good, thank you.
Yeah, how are you guys handling this situation and the drama?
I don't know. It's pretty crazy in this world. People can make up stories about you and then hide behind being anonymous.
Absolutely. That
sucks.
Now, what made you send those texts? What was the reasoning behind it? Any reasoning at all?
No, just a weak moment.
A weak moment?
Yeah.
Is it hard to stay strong in the limelight?
Yeah, Yeah, you try to do the best you can.
Is there a message you'd like to say to your fans out there?
But she was going to lead it to me because she was a guest here. And we're not helping.
Not much really I can say.
Nothing?
I'm sorry, made a mistake.
Absolutely. Is there anything that you and your wife plan to do to kind of get over this situation and kind of move past it?
So we're just going to have to work through it.
When's the last time you saw your wife?
The day I got here.
Which is a couple days ago, absolutely. Do you think there's anything that you can do to show her how sorry you are for it?
I don't know. I'm just going to have to work that out with her.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Meghan King Edmonds is showing off her newborn twins. The former Real Housewives of Orange County star posted a close-up picture of the babies Thursday morning on her Instagram. She captioned the sweet picture, "Heart and Hayes, fresh to the world." And while this was their first close-up shot, Edmonds has been no stranger to posting cute photos of the twins since their birth on June 5th. The mom of three announced their arrival with a sweet snap of the baby boy's little feet. And since then, she's posted a few snaps of her and her husband, retired baseball player Jim Edmonds, holding the twins at the hospital. We'll keep the adorable baby photos coming, Meghan. Can't wait to see more of Heart and Hayes.
A former Real Housewives of Orange County star Meghan King Edmonds and her husband Jim. Jim is fighting back against cheating allegations. So a website called All About the Tea published alleged racy text exchanges between the former baseball star and a woman the article refers to as the, quote, baseball madam. Now, E! News has not independently verified the validity of these messages on the website. However, Jim tells Us Weekly, quote, "Regrettably, I had a lapse in judgment. I engaged in an inappropriate conversation with this person. At no time was there any type of relationship or physical contact." He adds, "This is someone trying to profit from my name. I'm aware she has done this to others in the past. I am truly sorry and sought forgiveness from my wife." So Jim denies cheating, but admits to having behaved inappropriately. What is considered cheating?
No, I think all couples define that differently. I don't know, like, in this particular couple, because I know some couples who, like, will openly flirt, you know, with other people in front of their men, but it's not like they know they're not going home with them. It's just flirting, just having fun. Mm-hmm. And then there's other couples I know that are like, "Are you kidding me? Are you really like looking at the girl?
You have to
and
have eyes for no one except your spouse in any capacity."
And so
which I think is unreasonable, but
I do too. But I think there's just every couple defines that differently.
Yeah, so
I think a conversation, like entertaining someone in any context, is inappropriate to the point that I would feel stepped out on
sending racy pics.
Yeah. I think that's past the point of. Yeah, cheating sounds extreme when you think about what he could be doing. He could be sleeping with her. He could be doing whatever. But I think that falls within that bubble. Mm-hmm.
It's not. It may not be cheating explicitly, but it's cheating adjacent for sure.
It's cheating adjacent. I like that.
It's definitely like we are on the cusp of some very not okay behavior here.
And it's gonna make any wife wonder, like, okay, if I wouldn't have found this in time, or wouldn't have heard about this in time, would it have happened?
Exactly.
Again, like, we don't know if these reports are true or if these text messages are even 100% true, because there are, like, when you read through them, like, there's
But he admits he engaged in inappropriate conversation, so that in itself.
But I just, when you read the conversation, it's not fluid. Like, you can tell some text got deleted. So I'm not saying that something didn't exist. Something very well could have existed, but I don't know that we're getting, like, really the full story.
So so let's say it hasn't gotten to the point of exchanging racy photos then, and it's just like talking. Mm-hmm. Like there's like a little bit of a connection, maybe a little bit of an emotional connection.
I think it's a thing that you shouldn't be doing then, especially if you're kind of like towing the line, being like, oh, I vibed with that person. I just enjoy their conversation. Like, that's all this is. Because, I mean, that's it. Those baby steps lead to bigger steps and eventually lead to bad things.
It also sometimes can be a good check in a relationship to say, like, if one of you has the strength to be like, what the hell am I doing? Like, why am I even talking to this girl? Or why am I even talking to this guy? I need to talk, like, what's happening in my marriage to where I'm even needing this attention from somebody else. Mm-hmm. And, you know, sometimes it's like that openly flirting, or even like maybe it could be like a hot guy at the office that keeps like hitting on you and flirting with you, and you really like that attention, and you find yourself like really caring about what they think. And and then hopefully, like, there's a point in you where it's whenever you start to get those feelings like, oh, I could cross that line, because temptation is everywhere. Nobody's like immune to that.
Sure.
And if you can check yourself and like catch yourself and like reflect back on your relationship and try to use it as a way to say like, hey, I see that we have really distanced ourselves from each other. Let's bring this back. Then it can be like one of those eye-opening experiences that happens in a marriage. But for the most part, nobody wants that to happen, of course.
So Anna says emotional cheating is actually worse for a woman. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Emotion, that like an emotional.
Yeah, if I
a
felt like
man
my
was
significant
emotionally
other had an emotional connection to someone, or was like really invested in getting to know them, or enjoyed spending time with them, that would hurt me more than like a one-off. Oh my God, I got drunk, we hooked up. I'm so sorry. Like 100%. I agree with her.
Yeah, I really like to be the best friend. You know, like you want to be the best friend of your spouse, and if you like somebody else has took that role, for some reason that's even more hurtful than like.
Yeah, well, because like science is science, biology is biology. Like I can understand. It doesn't make it right, but I can understand sort of the I got horny, I did a stupid thing, I'm really sorry, one-time situation. But to consistently commit to like building a bond with someone, that is like next level betrayal.